What's everybody's genre?
I'm gonna say hip hop and R&B. I got slide that in there too. Lil Baby, Future type vibe.
You can't get down to Taylor Swift? Everybody gets down to. You don't know one song? Is it like this is a story?
Something like that. Who y'all think had the most influence in today's game? Like, you know, rap.
T Swift right now.
Like worldwide
No,
or
rap.
like,
We talking about rap.
Oh, rap.
We go to country in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like Lotto, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, like they really were saying things, meaningful purposes in their rhymes and stuff. But Sexy Red just talking about.
Like Lady Gaga was out there in like meat dresses and stuff, right? You know? And that was what was getting her. Okay, I want to do the intro now.
Yeah, you can't wait.
Okay. Welcome to, hold on. Sorry.
No.
All right. Welcome back to our third episode of Inferno, the hottest podcast in the world. We're coming at you live from level 3, Calgary, Alberta. Come check us out. I'm one of your hosts. My name's Anita.
And I'm Trey Matthews.
And
Hey, start over, bro. I fucked up.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Let's do it.
And I just got it. Okay.
That's key, this part.
Okay. Welcome to our third episode of Inferno, the hottest podcast in the world, coming at you live from level 3 in Calgary, Alberta. My name is Anita, and I'm going to be one of your hosts for today.
And I'm Trey Matthews. I'll be one of your other hosts for today.
And my name is Naomi Lee, and I'll be one of your other hosts for the day.
And my name is Emmanuel. I'm the last host for today.
So welcome you guys. Today we're going to be getting into the topic of like music and culture and how it impacts like, I guess, the time and stuff we're in right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, let's start off with like, what's everybody's genre? Would you say like your favorite like type of music?
Favorite type of music? I'm gonna start it off.
Yeah, you
all right.
started, Trey.
I'm gonna say hip hop
Of course.
and R&B. I got slide that in there too.
Yeah.
More of like Lil Baby, Future type vibe.
Okay.
And then I switch over to the Chris Brown, Beyonce, Rihanna type vibe later on. SZA too, her little chocolate fine, you know what I'm saying?
You listen to any country or anything?
Not really, but
You can't get down to Taylor Swift?
nah.
Everybody gets down to
He's a
Taylor
T-
Swift.
I'm not one to
You don't
switch
know one
this.
song?
He's got to know one.
You gotta know
Yeah.
one.
I do, but I
Love
forgot the name of it though.
Is it like this
He's like,
a
I
love
can't see
story?
Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. What about you, bro? What's your what
I'll
genre do you
say
listen to?
Hip hop and rap, but nothing too like crazy, nothing too loud. Just like
Nothing too loud.
Just a
Something
soft,
So just
chill,
put the
yeah.
volume
Yeah.
down.
just a soft rap.
something
Like,
chill.
so what's soft rap? Like, name an artist that you're like into right now. I never heard of soft rap before.
Right now, I'll say
I
artist
looked
from
that
my country, Fally Ipupa.
He's a rap.
No, I said hip hop and rap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, what
I know
genre does he fall into?
I said
Sorry?
soft rap.
What genre does Fally fall into?
Something just soft, I believe. Yeah.
Is it rap?
I'm not more like into music. I just listen. I go with the vibe. That's it.
No, but is
Okay.
Fally rap?
No, I don't think so.
Is he just more like Afro beats?
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got confused for a
Yeah.
second.
Makes sense.
What about you, Naomi?
Well, I probably threw you under the bus because I said soft rap. I don't know if there is such a thing.
Think it's
but,
soft rap?
Maybe there is. I don't know. Is there such a thing?
Soft rap? I never heard of that. I soft rock, right?
Yeah, soft R&B, but maybe not soft.
I never
rap.
heard soft rock.
I'm just making it up. Okay. So I mean, I like all this. Like, once I was told if you like everything, it means that you like country.
Mhm.
But I do like a little country because I grew up small town. We listen to country, but I like rap and R&B. I would say more R&B over rap.
Mhm.
And then I actually like some, also like kind of worship music, which is also
Like
not as common.
Yeah, like
But
gospel.
like Chandler Moore, gospel. That kind of
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Okay. Christian women.
I am. I like that kind of music.
That's good.
What's your-
Makes me feel good.
What's your favorite gospel music?
Well, like right now, like I love Maverick City. Like I love.
Oh yeah, they get down.
It's so good. And I was in LA recently, and they happened to be recording like a live recording, and I just found out last minute and got to go for that. So it's just cool to be in those environments, and like
Yeah.
the energy is pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's definitely Definitely.
I used to listen to a lot of gospel music when I moved here.
Yeah.
Because learning English, it helps me a lot. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
music
everything.
is a good way to
learn.
be able to learn a language.
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
For sure. And
Yeah.
you saying gospel, because I say hip hop, you probably don't want to go that route if you're trying to learn English because it's a lot of mumble rappers nowadays. You feel me? So that's a little different.
Yeah, no, I like a little bit of everything. I can't play, like, if you pass me the aux, I don't want it because, like, I could be on Hannah Montana. I could be on Lil Baby.
Right.
I'm like literally like everywhere when it comes to music. Just whatever to me sounds good is like good. And like, oddly enough, I like sad music, but it doesn't make me sad. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm
it just
with you.
puts
for
the
sure.
vibe. Yeah.
Yeah?
For
Yeah. Like every time I put my music, people are like, why are you so sad? I'm like, I'm not sad. This is like, you know, the stuff you can sing to in
Nah,
the
for
car.
sure.
Yeah. Like I love that type of stuff.
Who y'all think had the most influence in today's game? Like, you know, rap.
T Swift right now.
like worldwide
No,
or
rap.
like,
We talking about rap.
Oh, rap.
We go to
sorry,
country in a
we're
little
not
bit.
country. Okay,
Yeah, rap.
sorry.
We're gonna say rapping and hip hop.
are we talking worldwide or just in like in America?
And what you see.
Yeah, what you see? I say just the whole world. And your
in
eyes.
French, like French rappers, I'll say Nino.
Man, we ain't talking about French rappers, bro.
I mean, we're talking about music.
I don't know any French rappers.
What I
gang.
see, right? What I see, that's what I see.
That's what he knows.
That's what I
his-
see.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is okay, my
that's
bad.
what I see.
I think
You see
like,
French rappers?
Of course,
Yeah, yo, French goes hard. I just can't understand what they're saying, but it goes hard. You know the beat?
I mean, where I came from, we speak French, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
I know
okay, so
that,
like English rap. English rap.
English raps.
Who'd you say has the game right now?
I'll say the baby. Yeah.
Lil Baby?
Lil Baby, for sure.
I think social media plays into who's like
Yeah.
doing what, like the whole feuds, like with
Yeah.
Kendrick and
No,
Drake,
right.
like all those things influence at
Yeah.
the time, but
Fair.
you know, overall,
Yeah. Overall,
Right.
right now, I feel like Drake and Kendrick.
yeah, they got
Kendrick, honestly though, Kendrick, I feel like it's because of the song right now,
Mm-hmm.
the song and the beef. But like overall, what you hear play the most is Drake,
Right.
yeah,
Lil Baby, Meek
Right.
Mill, Future, like those type of people for sure. But I noticed the rap girlies, they're doing really good.
Nah,
There's some that I'm a little,
Okay.
but like the rap girlies, like Lotto and like, you know,
Sexy
I don't want to
Red.
say, yeah, I don't want to say it, but she does have it in a chokehold. But personally, I'm so sorry, Sexy Red. I just don't like it.
Why
I'm
don't
gonna
you
say
like
it.
it? What's like the thing for you?
It's just like, okay, so she was here in Calgary actually just the
Yeah.
other day, and I went to the concert.
Me too.
I only
Me
knew
too.
the chorus of like maybe 2 songs. And then like performance wise, it wasn't there for me. And it was just, I don't use the word, but it was ratchet.
Yeah.
To be plain and simple, it was just ratchet for
Yeah.
me. Yeah, I didn't like
pretty
it.
much.
And I don't like the effect it had on the crowd too.
Yeah.
The ratchetry I saw, and it was not just from like black people. It was from like all across the board. And I was like, damn, this is what we're living in. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I get what she's saying because it is having an influence on like the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? All the girls that listen to these female rappers and want to be female rappers, like Lotto, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion,
Nicki.
those Nicki Minaj, like they really were
Yeah.
saying things, describing their lives, really had meaningful purposes in their rhymes and stuff. But Sexy Red just talking about bow, 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 bow. Is that booty me? You know what I'm saying? She's all this extra stuff. So, I would not want my daughter listening to that.
No.
I would not want my daughter shaking her booty everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I want her to listen to some Beyonce, Rihanna.
I feel like it's the way she carries herself. No offense to her, but like,
Yeah.
it's definitely the way she carries herself. The way she carries herself is like not ladylike, not classy.
Right.
And I haven't seen a classy side from her. And that's the thing that like, and the fact that she pulls so many people is like annoying me.
Well,
I
it's
think-
interesting, right? Like that many people are drawn to certain things, right?
Yeah.
And you're like those tents, like 9,000 people are in there. But again, there's other artists. So you go for maybe a couple different artists and you end up in there. But yeah, I think like it does impact. Woo! Check one.
Yeah, for Sexy Red, like she's known for the way she is now, would you guys think that if she was different, she would be like popular the way she is now?
No.
No, not at all. I think what she's doing now, kind of like she's an industry plant, I think. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because even when like most of the artists start up, like when Nicki started up, she had the pink hair, she had the crazy outfits going on,
Right.
but it was never ratchet.
Right.
It was very much like colorful and like, you know, but it was never like what Sexy Red is doing, which is more of the ratchet culture. Even Lotto's hood, but it's not ratchet. There's a difference, you know? Even Meg too, it's hood, maybe a little ghetto, but not Sexy Red is literally selling like ratchetness, which is like the worst part of like the hood and the ghetto life. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Do you think though that like it's like every year someone has to one up someone, like to even make a name for yourself? It's like, and you can choose to be, you know, shock factor and how like you have to go further and further to make a shock.
It is.
Right?
Like, I mean, Doja Cat out here showing her cat. Like literally on stage showing her coochie and everything. Like, it's like when, like girls like Nicki, Remy Ma, Lil Kim, they set the stage. So now everybody's trying to do more. And then when you do something like them, they're going to be like, oh, you're copying, right? So then now you have to do something different. Like Lady Gaga was out there in like meat dresses and stuff, right? You know? And that was what was getting her sold, the weird stuff. But now it's like not weird anymore. Literally everybody's just selling like, I'd say sex. Yeah.
And I think everybody trying to have a viral moment.
And sex sells. I guess.
Which is like unfortunate though, because it's like it takes away from authenticity, right? Like that's all just about like what can I do that will shock enough people to want to stream me and make me viral, as opposed to like who am I and what am I about?
And what's the quality of my music?
Right. That's why I love Beyonce.
Yeah.
I like her, but I don't know about that much.
Why?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite singer?
My favorite singer?
Yeah, female artist.
Like singer or rapper?
Singer.
Yeah,
because Beyonce is the greatest. So
no, I will give her flowers. I will definitely give her flowers. She sings great. She's a performer. I went to one of her concerts and I didn't like it. Yeah, that's the crazy part. Yeah, so that's it was Lemonade. Yeah, it was Lemonade, and the vibe. Honestly, you know what it was? I'm a God-fearing person. Okay, and when I was there, my spirit would just not settle. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't mind her music, but like, from her being at her concert, it really felt like I was like having an internal battle. And like when the screen was flashing, you'd see some like stuff, and I was like, "Oh, Jesus!"
I didn't know that because I'm a Christian too.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of these artists sold their souls basically to like. There's nobody you can really name right now that hasn't really sold their soul. So like when I'm listening to their music, I'm a little bit more careful on like.
You think everybody sold their soul?
Everybody almost.
Not everybody, but I do agree with you. I think when people get to a certain level, you either choose to like go with like, it's a lot harder to like be yourself, be authentic because there's so much pressure. And now you're like caught into a box of like who the world thinks you are, your managers or whatever. But I do think that the most authentic people are the ones where you do feel that, you know, like the good things.
Like Ice Spice. Didn't you see her recently? How she's changed? From when she first started, she was wearing the upside down cross and all of this. And I'm like, Ice Spice. Yeah, she's changed a lot since she started. Like, she's even skinnier, like, by a lot. Yeah, and it's like, it's giving coke. It's giving,
I mean, that's part of the game, right? You have to sell your soul to kind of get up there.
Yeah, I feel like to be up there, you have to. To be like an A-list celebrity, you have to.
What do you guys think about the Christian, like, singers?
Christian singer? I like me some Marvin
Sapp.
I thought you were gonna be like Marvin Gaye.
No. That's old school stuff, you know?
Do you guys believe they sold their soul to kind of be up there?
I think it can happen.
It can happen, definitely. There's different types of you know, Catholic and Christian faiths.
I guess it depends on what level of selling your soul, you know?
You think there's levels to sell? I think once you sold it, you sold it.
I think it's like steps, right? Like it's like you first compromise this part about yourself, and then it's this, and then before you know it, you're someone that you didn't realize that you were.
I feel like the last step is killing somebody off.
Well, I mean,
for sure. Like I feel like Kanye was never the same after his mom died.
Yeah.
And maybe it was, you know, Meg, her mom, Shansia too, her mom. I'm just saying.
You're doing your own observation.
You never know.
Yeah, no, it's usually after somebody like big for them passes away, like a mom, a dad, like a brother, a sister, then all of a sudden they're like at the top of all the charts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you can get lost along the way with anything, right? Like music, sports, whatever. And sometimes people have such strong values that they can come back to those. When they get lost, they can come back. But some people don't have those to begin with. So they're just always about like, what will make me better? What can make me, more popular? Because that's what makes them feel enough.
Yeah.
And I also feel like a lot of the big name rappers and singers, they all came from broken backgrounds. So when these producers and these different people, managers come in, it's easy to swoop these people up because they didn't have much anyways, and their parents ready to maybe get them up, not even get them up. They not even know what's going on. So I feel like you just gotta have a strong backbone in anything, sports, your relationship.
Yeah. I think it's just that whole industry though will test you. The whole entertainment industry. Yeah, it will definitely, like, whether it's music, movies, or whatever, like just having your, like, the fame will test you definitely, for sure.
But I like that though, how, like, not like, but you're right. A lot of people that have the drive to get to that place usually came from a broken place, or they have that extra.
Most of the time.
Not always, but to be successful, it's hard. You gotta drive, you gotta grind, and people that grind usually have a lot to work for. Like they're like, I want my life to be different than it was. Like,
and a lot to lose.
The ones that actually usually stay or have a message that you want to listen to it comes from somewhere. Right? Like you don't just get there by someone just giving you an album. And
most of the rappers have like good stories. I've been listening to Glorilla lately. Glorilla? Yeah, I love her.
Memphis.
I love her. Her story was like, she came from the freaking trenches. She's like, she didn't know that it was not normal to not have a bed until like she started, you know what I mean? And I was just like, damn, like that's some real shit where you don't know that you're even living in a certain life until you start going out into the world to see how other people are living, for you to be like, damn, I'm actually like down bad.
What about y'all backgrounds? Let's switch it up. Like, you got your parents, both parents. You know what I'm saying?
Me, I have my mom. My dad passed away when I was 2 years old.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Okay.
How was it growing up like without your dad?
I mean, I don't have experience living with a dad, so I don't know how to describe it.
Oh, okay. It makes sense. Yeah. Like who was your like father figure kind of thing?
Yeah, mama.
Big brothers.
Your big brothers. Oh, okay.
Where are you in the mix of like the brothers?
I'm the last one.
Oh,
okay,
no wonder.
So you had the big brother.
Yeah.
How many?
Oh, I have 3 brothers, 1 sister.
Okay. Yeah. So you got a lot of like input from.
Oh yeah.
You was the baby.
Sorry?
You was a baby.
Yeah. What about you, Naomi?
So like I didn't know my biological dad, and then my mom got married when I was like 2 to someone who also had a son. So that's what I call my dad, and like that's what I call my brother. But really, we weren't blood related. Yeah. So I had the stability of having like a mom and dad that loved me, but I also had the instability of like not knowing who I was culturally or things like that. So, all those things affect you in different ways. And what's better or worse, I don't know, to not know someone or to have someone that would have impacted you poorly, or you don't know, right?
Yeah.
Right.
What about you, Trey?
Shoot, I had both my mom and my dad, and like, they're my best friends though, for sure.
That's good.
They,
for you, eh?
But I feel like I'm super close to them because both of their upbringings weren't the best, They didn't have both parents in the house. Both of their parents weren't, they didn't have both of them like I do. So they just felt like, let's switch it up.
We want to thank some of our sponsors, which is Level 3, who gave us this beautiful space. We're so grateful for you to make us look good out here.
Shout out to Level 3. You guys make sure you come check them out. They're open every day.
Even Christmas.
No days off. Make sure you come through Calgary, Alberta.
I've never seen them argue or nothing like that. So it's just, I idolize what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, and I don't feel like it's not realistic in today's age, bro. It maybe is, but it's hard. Like back in the day, the women were different. The men were different. Right?
Yeah, so growing up in a 2-parent household is like was more common back then than it is now.
Yeah.
With like biologically like
I'll just say it was just different. Like just different. It was just different growing up. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but
yeah, like I think people had different values. Like they, even if it wasn't as amazing, they were like more willing to stick through hard things.
Yeah.
Whereas like now people are like, oh, this is getting hard, but we're out. You know, like they go into a marriage thinking like, well, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
not
no,
like, you know.
Yeah, I could definitely attest to that because like my mom and my dad are the same way. I think they've been separated since I was in like grade 5.
Yeah.
But they stuck it through. They stayed together. They stayed together. They recently got like divorced in my big age now. My mom was sitting there telling me, she's like, yeah, I stayed because I wanted you to grow up with your dad there, right?
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, okay, like, you know, but I was like, girl, me, I don't know if I can suffer. They're saying things that I'm just like, I don't know if I could have did that, you know? But then she's like, I wanted you guys to make up your mind on like seeing him for, you know, who he is, then rather me and him splitting up and then having that like kind of animosity because of the split, you know? But yeah, my mom stuck it through. That lady's a soldier. She's a gangster at the end of the day. She done been through a lot to stay with my dad for the sake of her kids. Now she's in the streets though. So if you see my mom outside.
She's single.
That's not my mom.
Okay, but
now she on her Cardi B shit. No.
Yeah, my mom was outside.
Oh, Lord.
My mom was outside and everywhere. Oh yeah.
So like, do you think like as a kid, did you know that there was like conflict between your parents or that they weren't like fully like,
I was daddy's little girl for a long time. And then I started growing up and seeing the issues. I know they tried to hide it, like they would book hotel rooms just to go fight, you know? But then as time went on, it was getting harder and harder because you get older, right? So you start to see things more clearly. So then when I did start to see things more clearly, I did notice my daddy was the issue. My mom had her issues too, but then he was the main issue causing her issues, if that made sense. So then like, that's when I was like starting to like not be daddy's little girl as much. Cause then I was like, damn, bro, like, why you like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then now it's just kind of like I do have a relationship with my dad, but knowing how he is, it kind of like turned me off to the fact of actually being daddy's little girl. Like in my heart, I want to be, but then it's like, it's hard knowing like, you know, like all the things that he did wrong. And it's just like, bruh, you could have did way better.
Yeah. So, okay, I have a question then. Like, if you were to take all of that and put it into music, what kind of artist would you be?
Honestly, my favorite artist is Meek Mill. Right now, my favorite.
That's who you'd be?
I don't care. I'm gonna stand beside him, okay? I don't care if they calling him fruity. I don't care if they call him Twitter fingers because for me, it's his music. It's not anything else but how he like delivers himself in his music. I can so relate to. So I feel like I'd be like along the line. Why are you laughing at me?
You Meek Mill, bro.
Yeah, I said his music. Tell me his music is not good.
Nah, he fine.
Yeah, you're thinking about Meek Mill, the character. I don't care about what the hell he be doing outside the booth. I care about what he puts out on the tracks. On the track,
like
he speaks. Yeah, he speaks some real shit on like tracks and stuff. Meek Mill, you could tell like I like music that you could tell like you could feel the pain, you could feel the emotion that's coming from him, and you could tell like he's been through a lot. And like Meek Mill, honestly, like I can relate to him the most through his music.
Yeah.
Than anything, you know?
And that's what connects you to an artist, I would say, right? Like, is what they connect you to yourself. What about you, Trey? Who would you be, or who am I? What kind of music would you write, or who would you be like?
I'm more like a little baby type of guy.
Okay.
I can look for him too.
I be posted up, you know, kicking shit.
Yeah.
So, get money.
Does he have both his parents together?
He said he had both his parents together, but then they ended up splitting or whatever. But, you know, I say the vibe. I say Lil Baby just cause walk, talk, vibe, you know, Georgia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so he's from home.
Yeah, just a vibe.
He's from Georgia?
Yeah, he's from Georgia.
Oh, okay. That's why. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Future.
I was like, you're just like with anybody from that.
I mean, we all think alike.
I guess so. So you got baby mamas like Future?
Nah, I don't have no baby mamas though.
He's like, we're not
Lil Baby.
No.
Yeah, I don't have.
Lil Baby got 2 baby mamas.
Well, yeah, I don't have any.
He has no baby mamas, ladies.
Do the research.
But you a dog like Future?
Nah. Just his metaphors and how he speak and his charisma, I say.
Okay.
That's what I say. What about you, bro? Since she on my ass.
Me personally, I don't know much about like English musics. Like
no, just give us your French one. Give me Sally, somebody.
No, I'll say like old music. Well, there's one guy called Pepe Calais.
Man, he keeps saying all these damn different pika paka.
You gotta research. You research that.
You wanna know?
Yeah, we
'Cause
do.
He'll put you on after this.
Yeah,
you
for
might
sure.
find Trey bumping this music later.
We're
Real,
gonna
right.
play this after this.
For
Yeah.
real, bro.
Right. Him, like on most of his music, is sings about like educational stuff,
Okay.
life experience.
So you can
Things
feel
like
his story through his,
yeah.
So it's a purposeful meaning.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just rah-rah.
Yeah.
He's talking real
Okay.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the type of music I like.
What about you? Now, I'm interested in knowing what Naomi's thinking.
She on her gospel
Can I
tip.
take a
I
guess?
do though. You
She
know
on her
that.
gospel
You
tip, bro.
into
that.
like, so you gonna come up with some gospel music?
Yeah, because you know what? Like, there's something about those raw moments where people are just like vulnerable and like completely surrendered. Like it hits me.
Yeah.
You know, I love that.
Right.
I think that there's a lot of. I can listen to music and it doesn't matter what genre, but there's music when it plays, I can just like feel it in my spirit. You know?
Oh yeah, no.
Right?
You,
Like
we don't do that.
it hits different.
Yeah.
And then there's some music that you hear and it's just like
Blank.
you're talented. You can tell someone's talented, but it doesn't hit you the same.
Yeah, it
you know?
doesn't hit you deep.
Right? It's like when
Yeah.
you listen to someone who's speaking and it's so scripted and you know that what their points are hitting are great and everything's perfect, but it's not vulnerable. It doesn't have that piece that draws
Test
you in.
yeah,
So-
the emotion. I'm telling
Emotion.
you, no matter what emotion it is, it could be like, when I say emotion, I don't mean like just sad. I mean like happy, mad, all of this, those type of, like when music can make you like emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that good music.
And you can feel it. Like that's how like people have that energy that draws crowds. And I actually think even if people get lost along the way, it comes from an authentic place. Like writers, when you get like you're sitting in your room with whatever's going on in your life and you're putting it on paper, like it's the most raw version
Of you. Yeah.
You know? But if someone has a song written for them,
Oh,
it's
different. Yeah.
Do you guys get connected more in like 80s songs or nowadays music?
I'm an old school music type of person. For me to get to new music, I gotta be outside, but I don't be outside no more. So
Yeah. I connect with the older music, like if I'm in my thoughts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it's this new stuff, like it's always
cool.
like I say, it's
yeah,
cool.
it's cool to like, you know,
Bumping
bob your
music,
head.
bob your head,
But
trunk beating, but nah, if you trying to think and write down notes, then I need to listen to what you was talking about earlier and what she's talking about, gospel music, and then the other word that you said. Yeah.
yeah, because it's interesting because music does do something like it depending on your mood, right? Like,
Yeah.
it does affect you, right?
It changes a lot. It does change a lot.
How do you guys think about nowadays music? How does it affect the kids?
It's bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be one of those. You know, when I was younger, I used to be like, you know, when you hear people, oh, don't listen to that type of music. It's not.
Yeah.
Now that I'm the old person,
Bruh.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, turn off that music.
Real shit.
It's what she's saying. It's not good. But then the music but then, you know, I'm thinking about the lyrics to some of the songs from back in the day.
Back in the
and
day,
how
but
you were singing it. But then, like, if you
They
really
still
know
bad too, though. For
I
real.
know, but they
But
weren't
not
They
as
weren't as bad, though. Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad,
like,
for
you know
sure.
that it's to the window.
To the
wall.
You know what that song really about?
Yeah.
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 And we
wasn't
were
good.
singing
No.
it loud and proud, but now that you're older and you know, you're like, I see why they were kind of saying turn it down, but then like you said, sexy red, booty me, whatever, you know?
Oh, this, I don't even want to say the words because it's just so vulgar, you know?
Yeah, like it's not like subtle vulgar.
No.
Old school music was like a subtle, like I don't know if you like the old American type music
Most
was like
definitely.
not as upfront as the music is now. Before
Yeah.
they would phrase it in a way that you don't really know what you're singing, but you're just singing.
Yeah.
You don't even know that it's bad. And like there's no
So-
swear words. It's just like
It's
they
like
they
hidden.
like it's like
Right.
very hidden. Like the song I'm talking about, which is like have you heard it before? The song that goes to the window,
To the wall.
to the wall.
To the
Let's
sweat
slip
jar
down my
down
balls. That one?
No.
Oh, you never heard it?
Yeah, but it's different music and it's French and like.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like with music like that, like what that man was singing about in that song, I don't even want my mama to see me
That was
say
a good-
what it was.
Yeah, that was a good question though,
Yeah.
bro. Because the music now influences the girls in a negative way. Some of them, it's still strong women out here, strong girls out here,
Yeah, there is.
but it's also it's messing up a lot of young men. I'm finna say young black men, but it's messing up all the men
Everybody
out
wanna
here
be
and
good.
boys. everybody want to shoot guns. Everybody want to have a gun on their hip.
But then
they don't even know
that comes behind.
Yeah, I was just about to say they don't even know the consequences that come behind. Like,
and nobody's ready for the consequences that come behind it.
And
too.
like, it's some of us that actually know, because we have people that have been in there. Like, I have uncles that are in prison for life, and that turned into something else because they're in prison, like because of a murder, because of guns and violence and stuff like that. So people just don't know. Like,
yeah, and then
not
these young
cool
kids are thinking
guns,
they're
bro.
hood. They're thinking they're hood. They're thinking, but the thing is, what I think this music now, it's like they're bringing these suburban kids, these kids with good lives, good upbringing, 2-parent households and stuff, and they're making them think that they're supposed to be in the hood.
And that is cool.
Yeah, and that it's cool. But the whole thing about the hood is that you're supposed to get out. That's just what it is. You're not supposed to be going over there. You working to get out of there. And it's people who are working to get into it. And it's like, what are you doing? Even like the guys who sell drugs and stuff, they're not really necessarily selling drugs to stay there. They're trying to sell drugs and, get themselves some money to get out because of the environment they're in and like everything that's around them. But then these kids are rapping these lyrics, thinking they're really about that life until somebody show up and show them like what that life is really about, whether it be the cops or they finally meet somebody who's really been through that walk. And it's like, they're not ready for that. That's how you end up with snitches and like all types of stuff. And like kids shooting people. Like the rules before, like in the hoods were like, you never shoot around like kids. You never shoot around innocent people. You just don't go doing stuff. People are just doing stuff because it's cool to say, oh, I have a gun is like, ooh, but it's like, boy, where's your book?
You don't know.
Where's your education?
Even like doing some of those interviews, like I heard one girl say like, she felt like because where she lived and what she was into, like she had to like a certain type of music. I think a lot of people they don't know who they are at those younger ages unless they do come from a really strong family background that like they're
but even that's not saving anybody
always,
no more.
But it's still it can be it's a lot different though when you at least know where you come from. But even in saying that, I think that there's words have power and like kids that listen to the same things over and over.
Yeah, and I feel like these artists are more focused on selling records than realizing like how much power they actually have, because it's like I remember listening to Michael Jackson. I love me some Michael Jackson.
Me too.
And like Tupac. Tupac was he was hood, but not really hood, He was preaching the shit, but then he was also like living a certain life. But then when he did stuff, it was off principles, off like, when he shot a police officer, went to jail, it was off principles because the police officer was, abusing like a black man, and he was standing on that. Like, you guys can't be coming here just shooting us and killing us. But he was hood. He was ghetto. But he had a purpose in a sense, and he didn't want that to be like, oh, like you guys get in the streets. No, he was always preaching, you guys get your education, you guys this, you guys that. But he was hood. Don't get me wrong. He was definitely about it,
Yo, shout out Kingsman Entertainment Management for the sponsorship. We appreciate you and we love you, bro.
He helps provide platforms for artists, hosts, and all of that to make their voice heard and be able to express themselves in whatever type of industry that you're in. Yeah, but then you see the difference in the
message.
Yeah, but then the message she was always sending was never young kids, get the guns, no. It was always like, you guys do better, Don't be out here doing these things. You guys should strive for better. None of this music is saying strive for better. They're saying, get the money by any means necessary, but like, what is the any means necessary?
Yeah, and there needs to be like stronger, like who are the mentors? Like who are the people that are making music?
I don't know.
They old now. Jay-Z.
They're old. Yeah.
Jada
They don't give a fuck no more.
Yeah.
Nas.
Yeah, but I feel like they've made their money that they're kind of just...
Yeah, they out the way now.
Yeah, they're really out the way.
So now they're just letting all the young boys just terrorize the...
Yeah,
but it shows the values, like you see the shift in value systems and like, there's no anchors. Like,
right.
They don't have an anchor to anything. Yeah. It's just like, go with whatever moves you and whatever gets you popular.
Right. That's why the new music doesn't last though. Like, there's no content. That's why all the old stuff, Tupac still going. We still love Tupac.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Hit 'Em Up still one of the best diss tracks.
The Mama song where he talking about Mama, you know what I'm saying? Because after he caught a case about hitting women. Yeah. And then he made that song, Brenda Got a Baby or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Tupac was out in the streets with the message about the streets, you know what I mean? Like, have
It
you
was
listened to
authentic.
Tupac and Biggie?
Yeah, he won.
Okay, I'm like,
See, everybody know who Tupac is.
exactly.
Of course, you
yeah.
have to, yeah.
Exactly. And like Biggie too, they were rapping
Right.
about some, you know what I like? I like rap with a story.
Yeah.
I love me a
'Cause
rap,
it's
like
real.
a rap with a story. Because a
Right.
rap with a story is like, it gives the message. These songs, I can't even see the message anymore.
It's just words.
Yeah.
That
just-
get people
Mama.
like, you know,
Words in a beat.
like AI can do that. I think that's like the new thing though. Like
Yeah.
AI is gonna be creating music, and how do you be creative if you're just, you know,
Yeah.
saying words that don't mean
Hey, y'all be snapping.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all snap.
It is.
You know what I
So-
do like though?
It
I
is.
like how like some of the black artists are getting into country.
Yeah, I like
I'm for
that
it.
too.
I'm for
I
it.
love it.
Like,
But
Like
I'm a little
Beyonce's
country
can
at
do
heart, though.
country.
Beyonce been doing country.
Not really though. She done had some, Texas Hold'em and all that.
Yeah.
She stepped out though.
Yeah, no, she's
like,
from Houston. I get that, but like
Yeah.
she's from Texas. But
What,
like
she got a new album that just came out?
the one, Renaissance and stuff.
That's so old.
No, but it was country. The
Country.
Renaissance
Yeah, it
Part
was,
2.
uh-huh.
Renaissance Part 2 with like all her new
I
songs
didn't
were
even
very
listen to that
country.
one like that for real.
Oh,
Oh,
and
okay.
you're her
Yeah.
biggest fan.
Yeah, you
I
say you
know.
Gotta
like
get that
her.
I like the old Beyonce.
Oh, like single ladies Beyonce.
All that stuff.
So you don't do
No,
country.
Yeah, no, new
Not for
Beyonce
real.
does country
That's why
right
he's
now.
like T Swift is out.
Yeah.
T
New
Swift.
Beyonce is definitely country, but I like how they're including like more black people into the country scene, the same way that they're including more white people into the rap
I
scene,
love it.
and like the mixing of the cultures. But I just don't like the posers. That's all.
You know who really started pushing that a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Did Nas X not do that
No,
like a
Nas-
little bit,
yeah,
bro? Like,
yeah, he did
Because he
country, him
made it
too.
more like crazy.
I don't know, but I still can't get down with him. He too, my
Yeah, we
spirit
know
won't
that.
settle.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is true, but someone told me that country originated with black people.
It did.
I don't know
to
if
a
that's
certain
true
point.
because I'm
'Cause
not
of
a
the slave
good
stuff?
checker.
Yeah,
but
like the
Because we
slave.
had little hymns and stuff,
yeah, like
Yeah. I don't know. 'cause I feel
country,
like,
that's not
you know
country,
what it
though.
is? I just feel like there's a black country and there's a white country.
Right.
That's just what it is for me. And don't call me ignorant, but like maybe I need to like do my research a little bit more. But like I really do feel like there's a black country and there's a white country.
Yeah.
But the part they meet at, there's a middle point where like line dancing and all of that is pretty much both.
Yeah.
But like the same way there's like white rap and there's black rap. Like you wouldn't put Jack Harlow against like Meek Mill. Their songs are completely like,
Yeah,
but it's still rap.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
it is
it's a
a
different.
fact.
Yeah, it's just a different way of like presenting that rap. That's the cool thing about music.
Yeah.
Is like there's different ways of presenting that genre.
Yeah.
That makes it so like interesting, like Afro beats. The way that they had Selena in the song with Rema, and it was like, well, I never heard Selena on no like Afro beat song, but I can fuck with it, you know?
That's beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool when you see because the world is cultures are mixing. Like it's not
Yeah.
all like I'm an example of two cultures mixing. But I grew up country music, but people would look at me and expect that I would, you know what I mean? You wouldn't like it. So I
You'd be
think
bow bow bow.
right? It is a blend, and it depends on where you grew up and your influences, because that's creativity. Like,
Yeah.
what were the things that influenced you to make you a singer or a musician? You may look different depending on,
Yeah, with the genres as well.
Yeah.
Like different way to present it.
If music as a subject in school, right? And artists or singers, they're teachers. Who's the artist you would let teach music to your kids?
Who would I let teach music to my
Yeah,
kids?
like as a teacher, yeah.
Who choose me last?
Good
I have to
question,
think about
bro.
that. Definitely
Well,
not
I
Sexy
would-
Red.
You would
Yeah,
say 60
definitely.
I said definitely
okay.
not. Definitely not Sexy Red. To teach about music.
I would still pick someone like Chandler Moore, or someone who their music comes from a deep place and it's about their journey and bringing that out.
Okay.
That kind of a thing.
Dead or alive? Does that matter?
Yeah, they're alive, yeah.
Oh, Tupac.
Okay.
Tupac, straight up.
What
Because
about
he
you?
influenced a lot of people now. So you might as well go back to the basics.
Yeah.
I mean, she said it, Tupac, bro. That's the only person I can think of that I let. Because he going to be real, upfront, and not going to care what
Well-educated.
anybody else think.
And very well educated too.
Right. So, yeah, Tupac.
Yeah, I mean, it's more just my own country music, man. Because, growing up there, I've been here like 6 years. So, and it's my first time learning English. I don't know much about music English. So it's just going to be
An
artist
African
from my
artist?
country. Yeah.
Yeah, for
okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Which
What's his
artist?
name? Yeah, what's his name?
Sorry?
What's the artist's name?
Oh, Madilu. Madilu System.
Okay.
You guys should.
Yeah, no, it's not you, man. Yo, listen, it's not you. It's Trey.
No, it's just because I don't.
It's Trey because I know every time you say
I'll
it,
play some
he's
for you.
sitting
I'll
there
play
Please,
some,
bro.
You're gonna make us a playlist.
He's gonna be sitting there confused every time you say it. He sits there confused.
I don't even know how to spell that. So like after this, we're gonna get that written down up in my
Right,
phone
yeah,
for sure.
We'll come back
I'ma
and
check it out, bro.
No,
time with-
Madilu is a big guy. Like in my country, is
I love
very
that.
big.
Okay.
All I know is
That's the
Sally.
Sorry.
In the like.
I mean, nowadays Fali, but yeah, back then it wasn't him. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Interesting. You know what's so
easy.
interesting actually? I was named after Anita Baker. My
Oh.
grandfather named me after Anita Baker.
I knew
Yep.
that.
So do you sing? Or
You did
knew
not
that.
know that.
I was gonna call you Anita
knew
Baker.
that.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah, my grandfather actually, he loved him some Anita Baker. So there we go, Anita. Here we
you're
are.
Baker. But is music a part of your family? Like your grandpa, obviously, love music.
God rest his soul, but I don't know.
No, you don't know.
I don't know, but I know he loved Anita Baker enough. And strange enough, I never heard a song.
Oh, you gotta play one.
I know. I really gotta listen to one to understand who I was. I just know she's big and she's good and she's, you know. But other than that, I never
don't
really.
know.
Yeah, the first song I remember my family, like ever like vibing to like that was actually Nelly and Kelly Dilemma. My mom and my aunties used to get down to some Nelly and Kelly Dilemma. Yep.
I don't even know who that is.
That's a good
Nelly and
What?
Kelly.
Wow, you guys just.
That's a
listened to
hit.
that. Okay, sorry.
Nelly, yeah.
I mean, I'm
love
better.
you. You don't know that?
Sing it again.
We can sing it. We can sing it together.
Both of you guys sing it for me. 1, 2, 3.
Nelly,
And
I love you.
Oh yeah.
You got it. There we go.
Yeah, that's
You
the
said it so fast. I heard like 2 girls. I don't know.
She talk fast.
Yeah,
I do,
Okay,
I
I got
do.
you. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's the first song I remember, like, within my family. Like, what would you say is your first memory of, like, music? Because, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
I love that.
What would you say is your first memory of, like, a song?
And too, like, it's just cool how music brings you back to different places. Like, you like feel it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, when you said that, you're like, oh, I could picture my mama. Like, it's
yeah,
like you're
no,
there.
that's literally, like, the first, like, song I actually remember. The first song I can remember, like, vibing to. Like, and you know what's so crazy about music? Little kids love music.
Yeah.
Coco Melon? Wow.
Yep. And it's like,
Coco Melon? Oh, you don't got no kids.
Yeah,
you
you
got
don't have
nieces,
kids.
nephews, nothing?
I got one nephew, but I haven't really seen him because
babysit?
I've been out here, man. Yeah.
you know, like Paw Patrol.
Yeah, like Coco Melon, that Baby Shark.
I heard Baby Shark.
That's like thing it has the kids in a chokehold.
Yeah.
Like that's how powerful
Yeah.
music is. That like
Do you think
It's
it has
true.
good effect though?
I
the babies.
I don't like it.
How come?
They're so into it. It's
Oh, yeah.
scary how into
Yeah.
it.
What they're saying.
So
you know?
addictive. Yeah.
But as long as it's educational, then it should be cool,
No, it's
right? They
not.
learn that
it's
ABCs
giving-
1, 2,
It
3.
is a little bit. It is a little bit. I'll
Like
give it.
Baby Sharks?
Baby
not
Shark,
Baby
not
Shark.
Baby Shark.
Yeah, not
but
that
like,
one, but
the
other.
kids like Coco Melon, they do sing the ABCs.
'Cause you
or all of
learn.
that. Yeah, they do learn that way. But to me, it's like almost like a cult.
Yeah.
It's giving like if you turn on some like music, a baby will stop.
They
They'll
lock
stop
in.
everything
Yeah,
and lock in, and
yeah.
it's
That's
crazy how like
crazy.
just music
crazy.
does that. But like babies before, you'd be sitting there rocking the baby, like
Yeah.
go to sleep. Yeah.
But even the studies to be able to create music for baby, like there are things that
Yeah.
like work, you know, like
Yeah.
whistles that stop a
Yeah, but then that's
mosquito.
what it makes me feel like there's like maybe some hidden message in there.
Oh, you're
yeah,
going
that's
deep.
why it's given. Like it's given. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
given cult the way I know you've experienced
Yeah,
where
you
you turn
never
on the
know.
music and the kid just
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
what is, but what
everything,
is
yeah.
it?
yeah, and
Like,
you
I
turn
don't
it
know.
off and they're crying.
Yeah.
like it's so crazy. You can turn it off and on, and the kid will like literally cry and stop, and it's like, what kind of hold is that?
Man, ain't no telling, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
You never know, shit.
No, I'm just explaining to you like the impact even like
Yeah.
baby music
Yeah, for
has
sure.
on like
I understand.
babies, which is like wild.
Cause the music, like, music takes me back in so many different ways. Like, cause like, you know, you listen to one song, then you're gonna think about when you was down there 10 years old. Another song, 15 years old. So it's just really crazy how like the impact that music really has. Like, you really can't go without music.
No.
Imagine
That's
if
something
you're
that we
deaf.
listen to every day, huh?
You know what I heard? You see Rihanna's concert, she had an interpreter at her concert, and the girl was vibing. She was doing sign language and
Yeah,
like
I seen
she
that
was
before.
vibing. Yeah, she was so vibing, and like I found it so interesting that with deaf people,
Yeah.
they'll see the words like you know sign language, right? Yeah, and then like I think they can feel the bass
And the vibration.
and the vibration of the music, and they can still like,
yeah.
that's amazing.
It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's
right?
amazing. That's pretty cool.
And I think that there's like atmospheres, like, you know, like
Yeah.
you could just be in, you know, you walk into a place and you just feel good.
Yeah.
Like even if you couldn't hear anything, like I think that
Yeah.
there's like feelings that go past like.
Yeah.
what
Have you guys been to
hear.
any concerts?
Like over
Nah.
Stampede?
No, like just an overall in life. You never been to nothing
Nah,
in
me
life?
neither.
Nah,
No?
Never.
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 Real life, you haven't?
Never.
Damn.
Never.
Y'all haven't
Never.
lived.
You're joking.
Everybody has been trying to get me to go to concerts since I was a kid.
Why not?
Well, probably since I was like 18, 19. I don't know. I don't know.
I had a chance to go to one.
I don't know.
I believe last year for Stampede.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bring my ID. I got there and no ID. They're like,
Damn.
yeah.
Okay, so Naomi, your favorite concert?
Oh man, I don't even. Well, I mean, the one I just recently went to, like that one was like, I don't know, like
Really?
Which one? The Sexy Red one?
no, sorry,
no,
that's
no.
okay. That was recent, but that was not
Yeah,
my
we're
favorite.
not counting.
Yeah.
no, that doesn't count. But in LA, when I went to Chandler Moore, I'm telling you, because it was like he brought on all these different artists, and like it was a small venue. The acoustics were amazing.
Oh, the crowd was
You had
amazing,
different
right?
levels of seating, and just like the feeling. And he had like mentors in the audience that like had like it was just like meaningful, and like,
yeah.
you could you just feel something.
Yeah, no, I like.
It's
I think
like soul.
my favorite concert right now that I've been to that will probably top all of them. Burna Boy
Oh, I would
Burna
love
Boy
to see Burna Boy.
can put on a show.
Was it Edmonton?
No, I went to Montreal.
Okay.
I went to Montreal specifically for this concert because I seen it on people's Snap and I was like, I gotta go. So I, got my way there, and I realized something about concerts. I don't like general admission concerts.
Right.
I call me bougie, call me whatever you want, but I don't like the crowd. I don't like the pushiness. I like my designated seat. And also, I also realized I need to be on the floor. I can't be up in the bleachers.
Yeah.
Floor seats, with assigned seating is my type of concert.
You could be bougie though. You know that.
Call me whatever you want. I don't care because I said what I said.
Right.
But like, Burna Boy was like, I went twice.
Oh.
That's how good it was. I went the first night, found out he was performing the second night, and went again.
I love that.
Yeah, and I oh my God, like it was. I think the thing that makes the concert the best is the crowd.
Yeah.
The crowd controls the concert, not the artist.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sometimes artists too, yeah.
No.
I think the artist got to control that bitch a little bit.
I think the
The
artist.
The artist has to come with
if
good
they
energy, but
is
like,
ass, then the crowd gonna
yeah,
be
but
boo-boo.
then the artist can come on with good energy all they want. But like, have you ever been to a concert that's not packed?
Well, I ain't never
He hasn't
been to
been
a
to a concert,
concert,
but
so
here's
can't
what I
even
would
really
say.
speak on it for real.
Different artists attract a different type of crowd as well. Because if you're drawn to an artist, it's usually because there's something that you connect with,
Okay.
right? So it's
Why
gonna-
I say crowd was because when I went to that Beyonce concert as well, was it was in Edmonton. It was a little cold outside. So people in the crowd weren't like gung ho, like, yay, Beyonce. They're kind of chilly and it was raining. So they were like, ooh, the crowd like thing was like off. So therefore I didn't have a good time because the crowd itself, the weather and like everything played a part.
Yeah.
But like us as the crowd was just not there for it because we're all worried about different things, you know what I mean? So you can't really vibe to the music. Nobody's really singing along. Like to be in a concert in a crowd with everybody singing the same song that is being played, it's different. Like imagine you're in the car now, you're driving, right? And you put on a song, you're singing loud and proud, but everybody else isn't. That's going to change how you feel about the song at that moment, right? Yeah. That's the same thing with the concert. Because the song, the song's bumping. But if everybody in the car's not singing along, the vibe is different.
But you wouldn't say like the artist has control over getting the crowd hyped up or getting them to sing along or like, cause
I would if they're in the mood. Like if the crowd is in the mood.
right? Because that's part of what makes them a performer or an artist.
Yeah, but then like, who was it that performed recently to a crowd that wasn't really there? It was an American artist. He's old school. He's really good. Oh, I don't know if it was like somewhere along the lines of Ja Rule or something like that.
Okay.
He did a concert, but like the crowd was not feeling him. But if like, let's say a crowd in their 30s and up had gone, it would have been amazing. Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of that on the internet.
Yeah,
you Jaheim.
Yeah.
Him. Couple of old school people.
Yeah, old school people.
And,
but then
and it's so sad because people ain't even vibing to it and they like, ooh, but they were some
they
real
know how to
superstars back in the
Yeah,
day.
They come with the energy, but then it's just the crowd. That's what I'm saying. Maybe the crowd like controls how it goes. Cause then if you're an artist on stage and the crowd's not feeling you, you're not going to be feeling you as much. No matter how much confidence you have, you're not going to be feeling you as much as like they're supposed to feel you.
I feel like it go both ways for sure.
I think so too.
Definitely.
I think so too.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
some artists like Burna Boy, do you think it needs like the crowd to kind of
You know what it is? Burna
Boy gonna turn that bitch up regardless.
Listen, okay, let me tell you why he's different. He's different. When I was watching him, he looked happy to be there.
Yeah,
like he had the biggest smile on his face.
I agree.
He did not care what the fuck was going on. He was like, he's like in his own zone.
but that makes you feel that, right? Like
Yeah.
you feel like the energy of the people.
Yeah, and then like it was just a good thing that everybody was like. I think that mostly happens at festivals.
Yeah.
That where like the crowd will control what's going on. Because even when I was at Bryson Tiller, when Mariah the Scientist was on, I don't know no Mariah the Scientist song. I'm not sorry to Mariah. I'm so sorry, but like the crowd was when Bryson came on, everybody would like I felt the energy go up. But when Mariah was on, it was kind of like because nobody really knew the songs. Yeah, so I think it's more like festivals that when they have different lineups because everybody's waiting for somebody different. But when you go to a concert that's designated to somebody, you know what you're going to go get. So therefore everybody knows they paid their money to see so and so. So therefore, everybody knows the songs.
But, because the energy definitely matters because Burna Boy energy, he turn up everywhere he go. And his energy made me like him even more though. Like he always happy turned
Sing
up.
last.
I done sung that too many times.
End the note tonight on
can you sing us out with last?
No,
you gotta sing it to say farewell to the people.
No, can you please?
This is how we're gonna say goodbye.
$20.
Shiloh. That's all I'm gonna give you right there. I can't give y'all too much because if I give y'all too much, I'm gonna have to pay for it. You feel me?
I thought I was gonna give you something.
She's got money. She's waiting.
Not a lot, but enough.
Yeah, that's it.
How much you charging?
Hey, $100 a minute. How about that?
A minute.
So I said Shiloh, that's $100. Is it Shiloh or Shayo?
Shayo.
What is it?
Shayo.
That's what I thought. Okay, I was like, well,
I said Shiloh. Same thing.
And what does it mean?
Huh?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means rapid.
Listen, it's Shayo. I need Evo and Shayo, which is like basically alcohol and weed. So this is your song.
No, don't say that.
You know.
It's camera. Mama don't need to hear that.
So this is the final song
of the night. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. We'll catch you next time. Again, I'm your host, Anita. Like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, because why not? And tell the haters too.
All right.
And we'll see you next time.
For sure. We out of here, man. Trig out.
Naomi out.
Hey, Manny, we are out.
Brr.
Thank you.
Nah, that was good though. That was hard.
Mike, that's a mic drop. Boom.
You didn't break it?
First of all, what's your name?
Sam. Bree. Hi, my name is Alexis.
My name is Ursula.
Taylor.
Sarah.
Hey, I'm Dan.
I'm Sandy.
You can call me Faith.
Ezekiel.
Chi-Chi.
Avery.
Arson.
Lorcan, my name's Lorcan, so it is.
Lorcan, you have a little accent there.
I do. I'm all the way here from Ireland, so I am.
Are you really?
Yeah, me and the woman, we come over to Ireland from Ireland, so we did.
Coben. Reed. Tyler. Connor.
You kind of look like you're a band, actually. So what kind of music do you guys like?
That's a very complicated question. I completely agree with Louis Armstrong, who said there's only good music and bad music. So I'm with the good music.
Like hip hop, R&B, maybe some rock music, country music, all types of music.
I actually more listen to gospel, Afro gospel. Afro gospel is my vibe. Well, it's like a mix with Afro beats, but then it's like more has a gospel vibe to it. Yeah, it's just from my love for Afro beats originally.
I like a mix of like rap and country. Rap and country too.
Yeah, honestly, rap and country too, I can't lie. Yeah, I gotta roll a squad, rap and country, yeah.
Do you think that the type of music you listen to kind of like connects you together because you guys all like have the same values and vibe?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
easier to make friends with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Music can definitely like uplift you as well. I can see why she likes gospel music because it's always like uplifting the lyrics as opposed to like maybe like worldly music. But for me, I do still like my Afrobeats just because of the sound and the beats, of course, you know. And it's like I'm Nigerian, you know, represent, you know.
As a jazz drummer, I would say it's syncopation. I believe the science lines up with that. Actually, the recent functional MRI studies show that syncopation is actually what makes the groove. Like what makes you want to dance is the syncopation to the beat, right? We all know the beat, that's our heart, right? And then the variation on that is the groove.
Probably rap.
Everyone's been saying rap. Okay.
Pop rap.
Like it? And you?
I'll go with country.
Who did you guys come here to see?
No one. Maybe Noah Cyrus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who did you guys come here to see?
No specific music artist. I'm just here for the chucks.
I just like the old country and I came here to dance.
Bailey Zimmerman. Also came here to see country music. We really just show up for the vibes.
I love that.
Tonight, Dinosaur Jr. and Soul Asylum.
Well, Jesse Murphy was pretty good on one day. I like Bryson too. And then we got Benson Boone on Sunday, so.
That's amazing. So what kind of music do you listen to in Ireland?
I'm loving a bit of Zach Bryan at the minute, so I am. Zach Bryan will be at the top of the list.
Oh, tonight I'm here to see Noah Cyrus. Yeah, I'm actually not from here though. I'm from Toronto. This is my first Stampede.
So like you're from Toronto, so in that scene, do you feel a shift in like culture? Do you feel a shift?
Okay, yeah, I actually do. I feel like Toronto is very, it's definitely not Miami, but it's giving more kind of like show off everything that you got. Here it's so chill and everyone is so nice here. There's no like animosity. Even when I go to like little like cafes, bakeries, it's just like everyone is just genuinely so nice. I feel like in Toronto you don't really get that. Maybe it's just kind of like where I grew up there. But I love it here, honestly. Even like 2 days here, I'm like, oh my God, like Dad, like I want to move here. Please, let's go.
What's your favorite part of like live music?
Probably just like the vibe, honestly. No one's really like afraid to like sing or dance. It's kind of just like, no one's really afraid to like do anything. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, we're all just there to have fun, so. We're all there to have fun, have a good time, I guess, you know.
So do you feel like when you go to like a concert in Toronto, like do you go to concerts there?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So when you go there, do you feel like there's like just a different like energy from the artist, like different lyrics, different like do you notice a difference?
Yeah, it's mainly like rap and everyone is kind of like too cool to dance, especially in clubs. Oh my God, I hate that. But over here, it's like we're sitting on 17th Ave. And it's just the culture there is like everyone is like singing, dancing, and it's just I love it. It's such a different like cultural shift than like what I'm used to, and I feel like everyone is like really expressing themselves, and it's not really something that you see in Toronto. So it's honestly so refreshing.
Country in the morning always, and then depending on how the day goes, might have to mix it up in the afternoon. If I have a good day, it can stay country. If I have like a bad day, we're gonna like play some like old school rock or something like that. Yeah.
How do you feel like social media has affected like music culture?
I feel like I'm actually in more recent years is gravitating towards pop and the country, which I'm really happy about. Because over the past couple years, that's what I've been exposed to, and I've been loving it. But in the past, like when I was in high school, it was like, if you're not listening to rap, like you're not cool. And I was like, oh, I gotta listen to Drake, I gotta listen to Future. But now it's like, I'm listening to like a variety of artists. And I feel like I'm much happier about it.
So do you think, because like growing up in Ireland, because music is very like influential, would you say, in Ireland?
Oh yeah, without a doubt, there's plenty of influential music in Ireland. There'd be rebel tunes, there'd be IRA music, that'd be traditional country music in Ireland, so there would, so yeah.
And do you feel like music kind of can shift like political things or like culture?
I think it can. I don't think I take my music seriously enough to like, but I think it definitely can. Yeah. Absolutely. Or like really influential artists can, you know, whether it's through their music or otherwise, can definitely do that.
Oh, we got one more. What was your name?
One more.
Actually, we don't know her.
Oh, okay, sorry.